welcome to my channel. We got today XRP. Alright. I probably talked a little bit back in the past. If you look at some of the videos, please subscribe to the channel. If you like, thumbs up. Always. I'm going live. Try to talk over here as much as possible in a good way. The good, the bad, and what could happen after all these news that we have, the positive news that we have. I'm gonna be try to be briefly, but it's impossible to be briefly on the cryptocurrency market. And I hope you guys are watching this video. I'm gonna try to do my best to looking all over the place to see everything I have over here, kind of like to show you guys what I'm thinking, where it goes, you know, all that kind of stuff. I'm not professional trader, just like curious guy, and I believe I'm pretty much sure the things that I'm kind of like seeing right now. I kind of thought about this all over the week because July 14, as many reported, we have the Fed now. Okay, so the Fed is going to create a CBDC, so it's very important that Ripple or XRP coin and Ripple needs the approval from the banks, and they need this to resolve before their Fed now comes out, because the banks needed the system and the coins and everything related with the Ripple clear. You know, as far as I'm concerned, we didn't clear the whole thing. A lot of people post, oh, still pending some things, but I think we're gonna have everything resolved. I think whatever is pending, probably like tomorrow in CNBC, or maybe this coming week, we're gonna have the CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, being reported at CNBC to explain the whole scenario, the whole thing. It was very strange this week. I was telling to my friends that would it be like crazy with earnings from the banks started July 14, Fed now July 14, BlackRock with the ETF from Bitcoin, and also this case got resolved. The big news come up today. Thank God the news come up today. So that's what we have. Let's take a look at the chart right now. So right now, looking for the 1 week Binance XRP against Tether. And as you can see, we print a big candle. This is a weekly chart, and I have 3 indicators over here. So I have a tremor, looks algo, the ones I saw at a Instagram, and it's being okay. The tremor line, which I don't have over here. I have over here. It's on the bottom right here. I have the blue line is the tremor. So I have the trend lines with breaks looks algo too. That's the D over here with the lines and all that. And I have this MSB OB91 tiny, whatever. So this one is those, this is MSBOB, you know, kind of show like the buy and the sell. So the trend line is just raised. So it's like the buy, the lines kind of show the sell and the buy line. And trauma is the blue, so here in the bottom. So way back. So the 3 indicators that I have to kind of show me what's going on, what's supposed to be happening. So right now, so each chart kind of show, you know, different scenarios. At this point, looking at the weekly chart, I only see like the big buy here on the bottom. This order some buying. Big support at 37 cents. However, we have this red column, whatever it is, kind of like showing the resistance, at this point. So showing a resistance as 80 below 90 cents right now. Go to 89, kind of hit 89. If this disappear, which I'm gonna draw, I have some other ones probably draw somewhere. I have like 50 cents, 60 cents. I think back in a couple of videos before this one, I have this draw like right over this one, because as soon as this disappear, say tomorrow we have like 150, 160, so this gonna disappear. Gonna have this draw that I made. So the columns for the indicator is gonna disappear. We have just a draw. So if you go to the day chart, you see like we hit it. We don't see the indicator show up here in the day chart or disappear. Because I remember we have like 50, 60 cents. We have a bunch, maybe some of the exchange. So right now I only see Binance at this point on the day chart. 4 hours to try to print a little sell, but looks like we go the third white soldier. Gonna go up more for $1.60. Remember, this coin hit all-time high at 350. So we have the bear market went down to, if I remember right, from 350. The very next day dropped to like $1.50, something like that, and then kind of like keep going down. Probably like I think one time it went down to 40, 35, something like that, and then went up again, and then it went up to 250, and then a couple months before the old, not just Geller for the new SEC, but the one before. People talk about this guy that in right now in SEC, but the one that actually put the against it, the judicial order against Ripple was not Geller. It was somebody else. So this being like 4 or 5 years right now. So remember that. So so we have this resistance that I show you right now. It's in the weekly chart, the 9 cents. Then the 4 hours, 2 hours, 30 minutes, nothing over there. Actually, let's see. It's somehow it would look like a side trade down here in the 40 cents. Boom, just escalated to the big. But as you can see, the price kind of like gets pressure when it hit those columns in the weekly chart. So we have the trend line, the indicators for the trend line breaks out. Everything was healthy as it could be. I don't see it like in the near future or anything. Has to be like a really bad news coming up for maybe not acceptance for the ETF from BlackRock, which I don't think is going to happen. I think they're going to have the ETF approval, and so that's my point of view. So as you can see, pretty much we're clear. 5 minutes, 1 minute, a lot of buy here, some sell coming up, inside of 1 minute, but hopefully the bull is going to push up and people are going to buy more, and this is going to hit everywhere. Right now we have 52% buy, 48% sell, and this is the cryptometer. it's a nice tool that, as you can see in the RSI, we like way overbought 89 at this point. Also show here the graphics. So this is trading view. We know no indicator, just as RSI, which is way overbought. Which is, for me, that's okay, because we took like 4 years waiting for this to go up. And this is also Binance features like live trades updates. You see the orders from the small to big. So it's unbelievable. It's like, I don't know what to say, but I hope this red situation just disappear and we go more like $2, $3, $4, $5 at the minimum, probably 10, if 100, it would be like a dream come true. Save for early retirement and all that. Of course, on the big scenario, as you can see it, Stellar actually move together with almost the same candle, but as you can see, like 19 cents, kind of short right now at 15. Let's see if you have anything on the weekly. The weekly from Stellar Lumens, it's only 40 cents, 26 and then 40 cents. That's why we have the shorts on the Binance, the future contract from Binance. Right now we are even show here a little short position, but this is not even considered because it's weekly. We had the trend line, so that probably like that was a bad indicator in this scenario. In the day chart, we have the buy here at 8 cents, and even below the trend line, it hit it like the resistance 11, kind of went down and then exploded to 18. But as you can see, no, actually we're pretty much clear on the into up to 25 cents. We're pretty much clear on the Stellar Lumens. Last like 5 minutes, 1 minute, no, 1 hour, no, 2 hours, no, 4 hours, no. We in a day. In the day we have this, it don't, you see, remember I told you before, when this disappears, if I draw like this one right here right now, we have a bunch, one inside another. So it's a bunch. This probably like burns. All the sell positions, sorry about that, all the sell position probably went like liquidated. But it didn't disappear, as you can see, in the 4 hours. So even we print this little red candle, I hope this is not gonna be like anything, just maybe a little correction, a lot of liquidation. B buys breakout line. We have the candles above the trend line, but we don't have this buy on the other indicator down here, which is kind of like I need to wait for this. Yeah, we only have like here and then the bottom at 7 cents. So let's go back to XRP. Okay, we back again here looking at XRP. Right now we take a look at what we're looking at, Kraken. Kraken is the one that Kraken, GitHub, Coinbase, they all have this coin listed, but they stopped trading because, you know, the regulation of SEC. So as of today, pretty much like this afternoon, Coinbase went back to operations with XRP. So that is fantastic because it brings more, you know, the trading volume, you know, probably like more money is gonna come in, liquidation, stuff like that. So we're probably gonna see a lot of movement. But and then another thing, so BlackRock is gonna use Coinbase in some perspective for a custodial, whatever, I can remember, I read something, but they're gonna use a Coinbase, okay, to move the money and the cryptocurrency for the ETFs. So they needed the XRP back in the game. It is so manipulated. It was so crazy. They need the XRP back in the game, just probably like for this purpose. As the news come out, as fast there was for this list, the release happened almost immediately. It was unbelievable. It's just like right away, come up the news, boom, back in Coinbase. Unbelievable. It's just like, and the day before the Fed Now at the CBDC launch, and the day before JP Morgan and BlackRock and all the banks gonna report it tomorrow, their earnings tomorrow morning before the bell. For me, I mean, it has something to do with that. I mean, I don't see a different scenario that this all correlated. They are correlated. You know, it's like the movie The Big Short. With that scene, you know, I should have made that selection in the movie, but anyway, they are correlated. You know, the Fed Now, the earnings from all the banks, the XRP got approved like the day before of and Coinbase released XRP. It's just like a very much coincidence. It's not to be correlated with everything. You know, it's just like. And I was seeing everything happen, like I have that feeling everything happened because being following all the news, I mean, it was like, who not gonna believe on that? I mean, it was crazy, you know. And another indicator, actually, kind of like everything was gonna explode to the profit side, to the bull side, that I've been followed very quickly. There was this stock over here in the stock market, Riyadh. I say Riyadh. It went from like the bottom was, I was talking to a friend that has a lot of this, which is she bought at $50. I mean, she bought like all the way up here, and she suffered waiting for this to come back. And then the stock hit like the bottom. I thought it was like a 4, but actually she told me it was a 2. But it was a $3 bottom. And recently, from the $12, hit the side trade over here. I mean, we have the news probably like from the ETF from BlackRock somewhere around here. It hit at the 14, kind of side trade. Even try to short back in the 10. A little side trade, but all the confirmation, actually the confirmation was here with the buy from a line, hit all the way top, big support in this bottom, should have lowered all the way down here. Again, I missed the second opportunity in this Riyadh, but I take a note that from this bottom here, $9, and went up to I think pretty much I'm pretty much sure if I didn't look, but I have the feeling at $11 this is gonna be like exploded. So I got some, and comes up. I was right. At this point, I'm right, and I think it's gonna be much better because of Bitcoin. See, the line over here is not even straight. Let me straight out. So Bitcoin still side trade. I even have this arrow here. Let me take this off. Move a little to the bottom. See, it's moving that direction. So we're right here. We need to break this resistance to go to the moon, and probably this tomorrow. Man, I could be wrong, but I'm guaranteed. I have to say I'm not wrong, but I'm guaranteed that this is gonna go up. You know, I don't see much of the formation. Head and shoulder was here in the bottom, and I try to, I draw a little head and shoulder. Like a little kind of like obscure head and shoulder. Probably gonna see better. Yeah, we see better in the 4 hours, chart. Always take a look in different charts, and you see, as you can see, I don't have much of the indicator other than the buy here at this point at $30,000, and no sell. Let's take a look at the weekly, and the weekly. We have the 34,000 right now, but also, as you can see, a big head and shoulder formation in the weekly chart. I haven't seen that before. So let's take a look over here. That's the shoulder, that's the head, and there's the second shoulder right here. Kind of like weird formation, but it looks like the one that we have. Small. We can go right here somewhere to make it beautiful. And I'm gonna stop this one right here. And we have that. Also, as we look for the, what's the other one? We're looking at the SPY, a possibility of a copper handle coming up in the weekly chart at $40,000. If it is confirmed, like the formation of the cup somewhere right here, go a little larger, and we have then the weekly chart. We're just gonna need the handle, and then we go up to $100,000. That's kind of like what I believe people talking about. It might hit that much. Who knows? I don't see anybody watching my videos right now. Just me. Just me. Anyway, guys, this is gonna be recorded. That's the Bitcoin chart. And last but not least, let's take a look where everything started, which is BlackRock. BlackRock did it. The news on Bitcoin ETF. So what I did, I started looking at the similarity with the SPY, and it looks like we actually did a copy handle also with the break up, which I kind of knew it is gonna happen. However, we have a heavily sell positions over here. As you can see, this is the one that I already draw. I draw this from the weekly. So we got some of the day, and to break everything out. And let's see if we have 4 hours. 4 hours we don't have nothing. Still the copy hand information. We had the tremor line and the B confirmation, the buy confirmation, and you started trading all the way up to 745. Now we traded 745. I need this tomorrow to go and hit all the way up to 835. I believe this is gonna happen. Why? Because with this new regulation that we have from the news about, that comes up today, I'm guaranteed that the guidance on the BlackRock is gonna be like unbelievable. I'm pretty much sure they're already gonna post some gains on the cryptocurrency because they probably bought this at $15,000, $16,000, $16,000, $17,000. They're already like double the money at this point. They're gonna post better than expected gains in the top and bottom, and the guidance is gonna be unbelievable. I'm saying very how can I say, sure that they're gonna pop up 8% tomorrow. That's normally what BlackRock, from 6 to 8% on the earnings. So 6 to 8% gonna put us close to $800 somewhere. Let's see. Let's calculate over here. Shouldn't make over there, but 745 plus 8.5%. So we go 808. We put us somewhere right here. We're gonna break through the 790, and I believe we going to see this moving to 5, 6, 7, 8%, 7%. This is what I'm thinking when you go low. Perhaps for next week we go 10%. That would be fantastic. $825. But tomorrow I'm thinking we're gonna stop somewhere around here. 6.5. No, I gotta be more. Because I have 800 call these days. 8%. 8% should be good. So BlackRock hitting that much, we are good. But for the week, BlackRock actually, let's take a look over here on one thing. The move on the weekly, it didn't show me over here. It moved a lot, and I believe we're gonna continue moving higher. So for all the people that follow me, thank you for watching this video. And as I show you, we hit the resistance in the XRP situation, and hopefully we are looking at Coinbase decides to release XRP after land market ruling from Juicy Stores. XRP now 75 24 hours. 7:40 p.m. Around 4 hours after U.S. Judge Annalisa Torres order or ruling in the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit got filed on U.S. District Court for the Southern District in New York. Paul Grill chief legal officer for Coinbase delivered the news that XRP holders that had long been waiting to hear, namely that Coinbase was going to release XRP, a digital asset, it listed in January 2021, a month after the SEC initiated a lawsuit against Ripple. Chris Larsen and Brett Gallagher against those guys. So they posted Twitter. So man, just good news from good news to another good news. But as you can see, we have some bad guys, and they try to put a point, and I hope they wrong, and I hope the powerful buy get over and close up these shorts, and we are going to the moon, baby. We're going to the moon.